What's up, guys? Matt Shiflett with AmericanMadeExotics here. So it's our first day back in the shop after the Atlanta Repticon. Awesome show. It was great to get down that far and meet a whole new set of people that we don't normally see at all the shows we do in Carolina and stuff. Got to meet some people that we've sold to for over a decade that live in Georgia and Florida. That was cool for us. It was nice to get down to a new location. Awesome show. We sold, I think, 70 some animals. Fantastic. I appreciate everybody coming out and seeing us. Everybody that came out and said hi, whether they bought anything or not. It was really nice to get down there and chat animals for the weekend. So really cool to come back to the shop today. We found 6 clutches to pull that were laid over the weekend. Lots of cool stuff that we were looking forward to. Some cool animals that we're looking to keep, cool animals that we'll be able to let go of because we've already produced them before. So let's go ahead and see what we got in here. All right, so this clutch is from a Clean Bee double het G-stripe clown girl. We actually sold her a couple years ago, and we ended up getting her back from a buddy that was getting out. She was a massive girl. I figured we'd go ahead and get one more clutch out of her before we move her along to somebody else again, since she was ready to breed. So we had 2 males that were both visual clowns, 100% het genetic stripe, that we weren't quite sure of the codoms with it. So we figured we would pair them to her just to kind of help prove out the other codoms. They're both probably bananas. One's possibly inchy, and they both could be pastel or super pastel. So everything's going to be 100% het clown or visual clown, and then visual G-stripe or 66% posset G-stripe, or if we're lucky, double visual. That's kind of what we're crossing our fingers for. We haven't had the best odds with this project over the years. We've made a lot of white snakes that through genetic testing we've just proved to either be visual, one or the other, and hets, as well as a couple all white snakes that are double visual G-stripe clowns. So let's go ahead and get a picture here for our records. I see at least 2 slugs on it, but these were both younger males that we're just trying to prove out the genetics on. So hopefully we get to see what they are. Yeah, she's still just a big girl too. I'm always feeling, make sure there's nothing stuck in there. This one's been sitting for the weekend to be that different color there. So it looks like we got 5 good eggs and 2 slugs. We'll go ahead and snap that picture for the records and get her washed off. Let's candle these and make sure they're good. Alright, so we finally got a flashlight back. Make it a little easier. So far so good. You see those veins there? All good. So cool, all 5 of them are good. Alright, so not the biggest clutch in the world, but 5 to a visual, 1 het to a double het. I mean, we still have a shot at hitting the double visual there. Hopefully we can hit another animal that we can keep in it, but we'll at least see what the genetics are in them 2 males. So we'll go ahead and box this up. And it's a good bit of clutches today, a good jump to getting that incubator full for us. Alright, so let's go ahead and get this one out there. Alright, so another one on the shelf here. And it's going to be a big chunk of our incubator here filling up today. So again, that's a good one. She's produced stuff for us before that we kept. We ended up getting rid of her, ended up getting her back. So we'll see what she blesses us with this year before we find her a new home again. But we got her back. She was just so thick and ready to breed. We just figured we'd go ahead and pair a male up with her and get a clutch out of her before we part with her. So let's go ahead and see what everybody else gave us today. Alright, so this one is a leopard inchy fire, 100% double het clown pied. That she was a posset pied that we proved her out previously, so we know she's a 100% double het now. And we bred her to a clown pied inchy pastel, possibly yellow belly, that is also possibly het paint, as well as starting her with a clown pied leopard. So hopefully it's a nice big clutch. Always awesome when you see clutches from animals that you produced, the males and the females. At least I get a kick out of it. Definitely doesn't look too happy to see me. Let's hopefully because she's guarding a nice big fat clutch. So I always feel, make sure there's no eggs stuck in her. Nothing there, so we're gonna set her to the side to wash her up. And looks like she gave us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 eggs. So let's go ahead and can them and make sure they're all good. All right. So that's good. That's good. That's good. That one's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. So all good. All of them got nice strong veins. So 9 good eggs. We're moving in the right direction here. Definitely don't think you can produce too many clown pieds and clown het pieds and pied het clowns. We've been pretty good at selling that stuff. So looking forward to seeing more of it. We've kept a lot of it over the years. I think clown pied is just a really good project, and as we move towards these triples and quadruples and stuff like that, getting these codoms into your double recessives, it's always a good building block and can kind of produce animals to help take you farther and be a stepping stone and getting codoms into your triple and quadruple projects. So that's a solid one. Let's go ahead and get that one put up too. All right, so one more on the shelf. And we're about to fill this row up and start working on the next one today. That's a cool one. Hopefully that younger male's the one that sired it. And we hit some super inchy clown pied combos, and hopefully he ends up proving out het paint in the future. And we end up having some clown pied stuff that's het paint or past het paint that we can prove out. But time will tell on that one. So let's keep it rolling and see what else we got for today. All right, so this one we have Cypress Pastel het clown that we bred to a clown chocolate spotting as leopard, possible fire male. Again, not had the best luck with this Cypress clown project, so really hoping that we hit a cool male this year. And maybe we'll just skip right on by the Cypress clown, since that's not even an option. I mean, anyone that we hit would also have chocolate or spot nose, so we'll hit that act like super one. So let's see what we got from her. Looks like 5 eggs, no slugs. We'll get her set to the side and get these candled and make sure they're all good. Alright, that one's good. That one's good. That's good. That's good. And that's good. We're looking for all those veins in the embryo. So 5 strong eggs. Alright, so 5 eggs here. And we already got 1 small clutch in the incubator with shots at the Cypress clown stuff. And again, that one too, we can't make a regular Cypress clown. We can make a Cypress chocolate clown or a Cypress spot nose clown. And those genes are all on the same allele. So we kind of be hopefully passing right by the regular Cypress clown and hitting a nice act like super male that would potentially be more stronger anyways for us. Hopefully we hit something this year that was well worth the wait from all the years of just not really having the best luck with this project. But another one on the shelf, and you know, all we can do is cross our fingers and at least be happy that we have another opportunity for it. So hopefully this year's the year. Let's go ahead and get this one put in and we'll keep on rolling, pulling eggs for today. All right, so one more on the shelf, and this is our second shot at a cool Cypress clown male this year. So we'll just keep our fingers crossed. All right, so we filled another row up. We're gonna be on the 3rd one now. So let's go ahead and keep pulling eggs. All right, so this one is a Firefly het clown that we bred to a clown stranger inchy lesser. So stranger is one of them genes that it went really well with the fire. So can't really go wrong with this one. Can't really complain about getting more fire clown stuff in there. It's a giant girl. She got bit in the lip by a rat when we got her, but it's never slowed her down, as you can tell. She's kind of had a little bump on the side of her lip, but it's never scared her away from eating or anything. All right, so let's go ahead and pull them and see how much she gave us. Looks like she is on a big pile. And again, always feel their belly. And make sure there's no eggs stuck in here. Don't see any. Ooh, almost got me in the face. We're gonna set her to the side and get her washed up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 eggs. So let's can them and make sure they're all good. Hopefully lots of stranger clowns in there. Alright, so that's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. That one's 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 good. Alright, so they're all nice and strong. Lots of veins in them. Let's go ahead and get them put up in the incubator. Alright, so 11 egg clutch. Big old girl. No complaints when they give you big clutches like that. So, again, hopefully odds are in our favor and we hit lots of stranger clowns in here. When a girl gives you that many eggs, though, it kind of makes it easy to hit the animals that you're trying to hit. Increase your odds when you got a bigger sample size, but at least hitting a couple of them. Go ahead and box these up. And we'll get these in the incubator and we'll just keep it moving. I think we still have 2 more clutches to pull today. Right, one more big one on the shelf here. So pile it up. We still got a couple more clutches to pull, so let's go ahead and dig in here and see what we got. A couple more nice ones left. Alright, so this is another duplicate clutch for the year. It's something I wanted to see last year and we didn't see it, so we ended up doing 2 pairings that were identical and both of them have already laid. And that is a Fire Orange Dream to a Jaguar Orange Dream Butter. I'd really like to see a Super Orange Dream Jaguar with the fire and with the butter. So we'll see what we get here, but I'm at least trying to see a Super Orange Dream Jaguar. I think that's going to be a really cool animal. Jaguar is something we had a lot of fun with last year, so really looking forward to seeing what else we can do with it this year. Nice thick girl, so let's see. Hopefully she gave us a nice big pile of eggs. Alright, always feel her belly, make sure there's no eggs stuck. Everything feels good there. So, got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 eggs. So let's go ahead and can them and make sure they're all good. Alright, that's good. 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 And that's good. All of them are good eggs. Alright, so 8 eggs. We didn't get to see it last year. Between this clutch and the last clutch that's already in the incubator. Hopefully we get to see what that Super Orange Dream Jaguar looks like. Wouldn't complain to get one of those girls set to the side to raise up. Again, it's just a project that really we haven't seen the full potential of yet, but I was really liking the stuff that we saw last year. Love how banded the Jaguar animals are. So looking forward to kind of playing with it again this year, seeing what else we can come up with, and seeing what else we can sit to the side to raise up for the future and take it to the next level. So go ahead and box this one up, and we still got 1 more good clutch left too to pull. Alright, so clutch number 12 on the shelf. Again, we're just rolling on along. We still got another good one to put in here. I like seeing these eggs starting to pile up. It's going to feel a whole lot better when we get at least one of these walls filled for the year and start working on the next one. So let's go ahead and get this last clutch and we'll wrap it up. Alright, and last but not least, we have a Desert Ghost Het Clown that we bred to a Pastel Desert Ghost Clown 100% Het Pied. So hopefully we hit a lot of DG Clown combos in here, and then we can just shed test them, and hopefully we get lucky and a lot of those prove out 100% Het Pied. That's a project that we're really excited about. We hit the 1 triple visual 2 years ago, and I've yet to hit another one, so I won't complain to get some more DG Clown Het Pied stuff to sit to the side and kind of increase our odds of hitting the triple visual. We could certainly use a couple more males and females, so peel her off. Hopefully it's a nice big clutch. No eggs inside of her, so we'll go ahead and get her washed off. Let's see here. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, and then 8 right here. I'm gonna put an R on it. That's the one that she had rolled out of the pile. So let's go ahead and candle and make sure they're all good. A lot of times the ones that roll out are not, and the mom knows something that we don't, we can't see. But hopefully it's a good egg and she just rolled it out. And again, we were gone this weekend at Repticon, so hopefully it's still a good egg and it didn't sit there for more than just a day and dry out. All right, so that one's good. That one's good. That one's good. That one's good. That one is good. They're on the bottom. That one's good. That one's good. And that one is still good. It's got an embryo in it. So here's the slug, just so you can see what we're looking for. See, it's just totally yellow. Totally yellow, no veins, nothing. Compared to this one where you can really see the embryo there. The little red circle full of veins. That's going to be our baby snake there in a couple of months. So, all right, let's go ahead and get these in the egg box. All right, so 8 eggs in a slug. And one of those 8 was a rollout. So I'm going to get these eggs that run the bunch to one side. And I'm going to sit this egg that has an R on it right here by itself. Just because I see veins in it and it looks normal to me. It did sit out for a day, but it looks fine. But a lot of times nature's funny like that, and even though we can't see anything, I do notice that sometimes the rollout egg, it will have an issue that it's like, how would the mom possibly even know that? But somehow they do, and they kick it out the bunch so that it doesn't go bad and get mold all over the good one. So whenever we see something like that, we just kind of sit it up on the side if we have the option like this. That way I'm gonna keep an eye on it. If it goes bad, I'm just gonna take that one egg out, and no harm, no foul on the other ones. I've seen plenty of snake eggs hatch though that were touching a nasty bad egg right beside it that was stuck together in the bunch, and it wasn't possible to pull it out without risking tearing the good ones. So, you know, it's one of the things you don't really probably have to, but if it's in my control to go ahead and pull it out, I will. Especially a clutch like this, that like it could be a very powerful animal that could help us get farther ahead in the future. So I certainly want to do everything I can to ensure all the eggs that are going to hatch. So before I put this in the incubator, I'm glad to show y'all an update of that female that we hit a couple seasons ago. So that is a Pastel Desert Ghost Clown Pied. We'll take a look at her real quick. All right, so unfortunately, she's going into shed, so she's not quite as bright as she normally is. But we'll go ahead and take a look anyway. Still a really pretty animal. And this is a Pastel Desert Ghost Clown Pied. Female. Eating great, growing good. Hopefully we can get the meals in her that this coming winter we'll be able to get her in the rotation and see what we can do with her to take this project to the next level. Alright, so one more on the shelf, and it's a really good one. We'll go ahead and finish the day off with that. Lots of eggs coming in the incubator today. Like I said, it was an awesome trip to Atlanta. We had a really awesome Repticon. Saw tons of cool people. Made a lot of sales. Talked a lot about reptiles and snakes and stuff. Made some new friends and met some old ones. So it was really nice to come back to the shop, and we had a whole bunch of eggs waiting for us. This is what it's all about. This is what we worked so hard for all year. Finally start seeing some of the labors of love come to fruition, and see some of these projects come to fruition and get these eggs. So really exciting start for the year for us, and really looking forward to seeing what comes out the incubator. As exciting as it is to bring stuff into the incubator, seeing them come out, that's really what we wait for, and that's the highlight of the whole year right there. So appreciate y'all watching, and as we get updates, I'll be sure to share it with you. And until the next one.